After a period of separation, the two of us have arrived at the decision to part ways. We came to this decision amicably, and with gratitude for the time we spent together. God has blessed us with two beautiful daughters who we will continue to raise together. We kindly ask for privacy and respect as we navigate this transition. Thank you, Chance and Kirsten.
Seeing that video, would you say that that's something that's grounds for a divorce? Or do you think it's just a conversation? This is just hypothetically, right? Because we don't know. I'm gonna go start with you first, Smooth, and then let's get
Mhm.
into the topic of women's loyalty being tested.
I hope that that's not really what it was because come on, come on. He was all right. So I'm from the Caribbean culture. That's like what they call whining, right? And it it appears to be sexual. I'm not saying it's appropriate for a married man, but I don't think that is as deep. It looked like he was at Carnival or whatever. You know what I mean? And I understand, but like, come on, it's not that deep. I hope that wasn't it. I hope it was like some other deeper issues in it because I don't think that was like the greatest deal. It's not something that a married man should be doing, but to throw away your family because of it, that's a different story. And especially when you have children, it's like, come on, man, what we doing? Like, do you really want to just break up a home just because of something like that? Um, Men, and then there's a lot of people who believe that men don't show their loyalty through fidelity, right? That's another topic, I guess, for another day. But that right there, it's not like she called him in something or he got somebody else pregnant or something. I really don't see that as a big deal. To me, that doesn't look like enough for grounds for divorce as a man. I'll say that. Like that, I don't think it was that deep. Now, when you do make it to the top or you become extremely successful, um, I'd say that you're going to be tested, right? There's going to be many, many more women who are interested in you just because of the look, just because of the opportunities you have and what they feel like they can get out of you, whether it be attention for themselves, whether it be monetary, right? Or would just like to be around celebrities. They just like that energy. I think so. It is what it is. You're going to have so should be tested, of course, right? Because people who didn't care about they like, well, yeah, we did have a different opinion for Alicia Keys because she's a woman. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's very different. And I'll stand on that. It's very different. It's very different. That's just what it is. And yeah, y'all can take it how you want it. It's not, I'm not expecting my wife to do anything like that. That's outrageous. No. And I do feel differently about it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all could hate it if you want to, but yeah, I will absolutely
I will
stand on that.
absolutely stand on that. That it's
Hypocrite judgmental.
Yeah, I'm coming back. Somebody echoing me. Yeah, it's
yeah, it's
different.
definitely
Oh, Roof that shit on her. She got going on over there.
I said hypocritical and judgmental, just like I said. No big deal when the guy does it, but when the woman does it, oh no, that's just
Absolutely correct, and I'm standing on it. Absolutely correct. It
Nah,
is.
I'll double stand
It
on
is
it
what
with
it
you. Pun intended.
is.
We was just
Hey, look. Y'all could take it how you want. It's very different. No, that is not. Yeah. No, it would be grounds for divorce if a woman did it. Sorry, yeah, because yeah, that's what it is. It's not expected that a wife would behave like that. Sweeney, you beg to differ.
come on,
You
man.
beg to differ.
We can't sit over here and have these type of double standards, bro. We was just
Yes,
sitting
we
there
can.
we
Well,
just
guess what, bro? Guess you know what? You know what, though, Sweeney? Life is full of double standards. Men and women, there are plenty of double standards. Men and women are not the same. That
so
is what that is.
that's the reason why she divorced him. We're gonna criticize her for doing it.
No, she can do what she want to do if that's how she feel about it.
Would
I
you
just,
say she's
I'm
wrong
just
for
giving
doing
my opinion. I think it's not a big deal, and no, I don't think it's grounds for divorce. No, I don't think so. But she could do what she want to do.
it? Do you
I
think
hope it was for something. Do I think it was? The timing of it is very
would be
peculiar, right? That could have been. I think that could have been the straw that broke the camel's back, because you know what is the thing that's worse about it than anything else is the embarrassment. Maybe she feels very embarrassed, right? Her family could be like, "Oh my God, look at your husband, look, that type of thing." Some women can't take that, and if that's how she felt, then go ahead and do it.
do you
But
think
I don't know.
do
Do I
you
think
think
what?
do you think it would have been grounds for divorce for what Keke Palmer danced with Usher?
Yes, because I told you there's a double standard here. Yes, and yes. No matter how you rephrase it, my answer is not going to change, and I'm going to stand on it. 10 toes too. So yes, it's very different. Like it or not, hate it or love it, it's very different.
It's not, man. There's
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And yes, it is.
That man putting his dick to that woman's ass is no different than her putting her ass.
So you feel like that was grounds? So Sweeney, you feel like that was grounds for divorce? That's what you're saying?
I'm not saying that it's grounds for divorce, but all I'm saying is if she was to say, I'm divorcing Chance the Rapper for dancing out there dirty whining with this woman, the same way that Daryl, whatever the hell his name was like, hey, look, I can't fuck with this chick. She out here dirty whining with Usher. I would say, hey, look, both of them justified. If that's your argument, that if one is grounds for leaving somebody, then the other one also has to be grounds for leaving somebody. Like they're both doing the exact same thing.
Sweeney, do you believe in double standards?
No. Yeah. I believe. No.
That's the issue.
The no isn't the answer. Isn't answering your question. I believe that we have different standards for one another. It's not actually a double standard. So the same way that women have certain standards for men and men have standards for women, it's not really a double standard. We just have different standards. But if a woman said her standard is, I don't want a man to dance out there on women, then I wouldn't see that and be like, oh, well, men can do it and you can't. No, that's her standard. Like, I wouldn't look at that and be like, nah, man, how you gonna leave that man over dancing with some women? And then turn around and say, hey, bro, you justified for leaving your girl for out there dirty whining with men. I don't think that's a, but like for
you don't gotta say it, man. Trevor said it then.
What? Hey, look, this is the reason why. That's the reason why we all. But that's exactly.
Marcus, would you explain why it's okay, or why it's different?
There's no explaining
it. Nah, he about to get it in. Go ahead.
So there's this thing called how men and women show appreciation and love to each other. Using your eloquent point earlier, Sweeney, in regards to how men experience and have different standards in which they preside on, we would not expect a woman whining on a man, say like a stripper, to have the same effect as a man grinding his dick in front of your woman's face. We all agree that those are two different, very different things. One is an entrance, the other is an exit. You can leave any place you want, but you don't want to let anybody in. You say what?
Fit right now.
Hey, sometimes look, a broken clock be right twice a day. That's one of the things they ass be right about.
You want to know why y'all? You want to know why y'all tripping? Because the reality is that women aren't rocking with it, and they the ones that set the standard. We can't set that standard. If they say I'm gonna leave you because you do XYZ, there ain't shit you can do about it. You can't sit there and try to convince that woman, hey, you need to change your standards on that. She gonna say, I'm not rocking with it. And the women at large, if you look at all the women on this planet, they all saying the same thing. Nah, bro, you ain't about to be out there dirty whining on no bitch and sit there and think I'm just gonna sit there and accept it. They telling you. So if the women say they not rocking with it,
they not gonna leave for that. If they say they gonna leave, I believe that's big.
Oh no, I damn sure wouldn't leave my husband for that. I think that's stupid. I do agree with that for Trev. I would not leave. I don't think that she left her. I don't think she left Chance.
That's not the reason why. That's not the reason why.
But I do agree with Sweeney. Like I don't think my husband would leave me for that either. I would do that being a celebrity, being on, like, that's just crazy being at Carnival. I would, as a wife, I would do that. But at the same time, my husband wouldn't divorce me over that.